Speaking of free-falling, let's head over to Saturday night's game at Marvel Stadium, potentially. It is the North Melbourne Kangaroos, and they will be taking on a very disappointing Sydney Swans outfit, who did lose last week in a very unconvincing, disappointing fashion. Des, surely the Swans are getting up.
I've got the Swans to get up here, but I feel like this is very similar to the Doggies game. Like, it could get hairy. It could get hairy because North are, like...
It's been exciting.
Well, they've been exciting, and they know, like, let's be realistic here. They're going to get that first pick. Like, it's really unrealistic for them not to. Like, it's...
They won't trade that.
I don't think it really, like, pick one or pick two. It's like...
You would imagine they'll probably
them.
have a look at Nick Dacos and force Collingwood to bid on him.
Well, I kind of think that they'd probably go for Sam Darcy because they need a key forward. I really wonder, does the Bulldogs in the next 12 to 24 months have room in their forward line for Norton and Jamara and possibly Sam Darcy?
Well, they would certainly have room in the next 12 months without Bruce.
Well, yeah, but he will come back. He'll come back and he will expect to slot straight in.
But Bruce is he's getting towards 30 as well.
It's interesting.
He's been around the traps. I know what you mean though, yeah, for sure.
Can you really have two blokes in their first 2 years of footy being your two lead-up targets if you're genuinely gunning for a flag? It's an interesting dilemma.
What else would the Dogs need though?
Key back. They need a key back and they need an established key forward. But enough about the Dogs. Talk to me about North. Are they losing or are they winning?
Sydney are going to turn it up here, and then I don't know if they're going to smash the Roos here, but they're going to win. They're going to get the dub on the board.
This is actually matching up as a really good battle. Like just on paper, if you take form aside and where they are on the table, no more about that. Hickey versus Goldie in the ruck.
That's nice.
That's good. Now consider the midfield. Now R.I.P. to Big Ben Cunnington, taking some time out. Bless up, love and respect. Mm-hmm. You look at Anderson, who's come back in for North and been instantly quite serviceable.
Hard as a whale's cock, that
He's as hard as a cat's skull, and I bloody love it. But when you've got a haircut like that, you got to be.
Absolutely, and he backs up.
It genuinely does. You've got Simpkin, who's having a breakout year.
Yep.
You've got the emerging Davies Uniacke. Mm-hmm. Okay.
LVU.
You do, and then you've got Hall bouncing off of the halfback flank, going up against Sydney's midfield, of which there has been much written, minus Callum Mills potentially.
I've heard that he's not going to be playing this week.
What's going on with Millsy?
That's my mail. Achilles. He got an Achilles injury.
That's always tough.
In the pre-game
Especially
warm-up.
when you're young too.
About 5 minutes before first bounce last week.
See, I watched the second and the third quarter on the Sunday.
A lot of the fantasy community.
Or you watched it back. Sorry, mate. But yeah, I watched it back. I watched back the second and third quarter of this Sydney and Saints game last week. Oh, Sydney just looked a little bit like... when they played Hawthorn, they just were just behind it.
The Pride game, big shout out.
That's what it was.
They're just behind it. A little bit like when they played Hawthorn, and then they come back and they'll come back and win this. Yeah. I think this is like the loss that they had against St Kilda is what's going to happen in finals. So they're just going to come up against a better side and just lose by 20, 30 points. You know, like they'll come and they'll look like they are behind. But we'll preview that when it comes.
Can we start calling for next year now the Sydney versus St Kilda game? Can we start calling it the L game BT?
Yes,
because we need some sort of a.
I like it.
We need some sort of a name for it.
Yeah,
done.
I felt the gay game was just a bit inappropriate. Yeah, it's not good enough. You can get cleverer than that. I think.
When does this looks like it's going to be played? Is it Saturday night?
It is.
There'll be a
the L game BT.
L game BT drinking game.
That was last week. It's for Sydney St Kilda. Yeah, that's the L game BT.
Oh.
Jeez. He can make another drinking game for that.
Make another drinking game. Jump on the Facebook page. We'll have a drinking game for you. Swans are winning. That's the end of that. Move on. Job done. We will talk bets, though, very, very quickly, if I can find them. Caught me on the hop. Aaron... no, I don't have anything else. Forget it. Aaron Hall, 30
Paul Hall.
Oh, God. You're going to make me do it, aren't you?
Go on, yeah. Go on. Get a cutler out.
Aaron Hall's creaming soda for 30 disposals.
Good.
Jai Homer Simpkin for 20 plus, 25, please.
Yep.
Jake, Lloyd, and Harry from Dumb and Dumber.
Good.
For 25 disposals.
Nice.
Luke South Parker for 25 as well, please. Jordan Dawson's Creek, he'll have 20 disposals if I know him.
I don't want to wait. Is that song? Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, and Michael Jordan Dawson to have at least one goal as well. So there's my 6 legs, and that'll be paying taste.
You know, I would be very similar, but for Jai Simpkin to be Jai, I'd simp for you. He lol Simpkin.
Nicknames are supposed to be, short and roll off the tongue to some degree.
But that does.
Most of mine are though. Let's be honest.